Here at RESPORT, we've had the OMNIWave focus wave device for a little bit over a year now, and it's been massive as far as the clinical outcomes in practice. Basically, we have been able to shorten our treatment times, so a lot more patients in a short period of time, and also get better results and better outcomes for the various conditions that we have. We've got a primarily musculoskeletal practice. So most of the people are coming in, are trying to stay active and be active. And we have gotten, the OMNIWave has helped us kind of find a way for them to stay moving and continue receiving treatment and continue to improve while still being active. OMNIWave's helped us grow and add an additional revenue stream, which is obviously massive for the clinic. And in addition, it's helped us reach out to more patients and market to an additional demographic of patients that do want fast results and do want to stay active. But with the good results that we've been getting, it's allowed us to get a lot more positive feedback from patients in a very short period of time, and patients are super happy. They can't stop talking about the device. And so as a result, we are able to kind of use our testimonials and use that patient feedback to reach out to their friends and family and network to get additional patients in. So it's been massive from that regards. Patients have been getting huge results with us. In acute conditions where patients typically would have a 2 to 3 week recovery with 3 visits a week, we're getting 6 sessions here, and they're being able to continue to move and stay active as we kind of go through treatment, which is something that previously a lot of times they'd have to back off or decrease the intensity of what they've been doing. And that's obviously not what you want as an athlete. So that's been awesome. For the more chronic conditions where people have seen multiple practitioners and they've failed PT multiple times, they've tried injections and it still hasn't responded, we are seeing pretty quick results with that as well. And so that's been a huge burden off of those patients, and they're able to kind of really improve their quality of life with these nagging injuries that haven't responded to kind of traditional treatments. We ultimately chose OMNIWave over the other Shockwave devices on the market, primarily for several reasons. One was the DepthFlex technology. I really liked the ability to modulate the focal point of the focus wave and be able to change the depth of penetration so that you get more effective treatment for a variety of conditions. So it's easily adjustable from that standpoint. In addition, I wanted to really have some business backing, and the back-end support that OMNIWave has offered, both with marketing, education, and just kind of implementation of the device into our practice has been the best of any technology or device that I've added in my 15 years of practice. So you're constantly getting reps following up with you, not only from the sales side. They were wanting to check in and make sure, hey, how's things going? Where are you at with your decision? But also on a implementation and understanding. How is this going to impact your practice? How do we talk to your staff and your employees to get them to be able to communicate this with your patients effectively? And how are you able to communicate with your patients effectively and get the most value out of the device that you could possibly get? And that was massive for me. I really enjoyed having the conversations with the reps and talking to other clinicians and getting the understanding about what makes this different and why this is such a powerful technology and what a benefit it's going to be to the practice. I've had a lot of other conversations with clinicians and peers, and classmates that graduated from chiropractic school with me about Shockwave, and hands down, this is my favorite device that I've seen. I tried a handful of other products and just wasn't happy with how the treatment felt, just from a patient compliance standpoint and wanting to sign up and come back for treatment. So the fact that this is painless is just the number one thing for me. But also, I've had a lot of conversations. Several clinicians have come to my practice to try out the device, and I've been very happy with how those conversations have went, and they've been very happy with the treatment itself and kind of trying it out on themselves and being able to work on implementing that or figuring out how they were going to implement that into their own practice. So it's a huge, huge add-on for the clinic, and like I said, an additional revenue stream is really important, especially when you're trying to fight for patients coming in the door and looking at other options, other providers. This is a big, unique differentiator for the practice, and it being the OMNIWave, which is kind of the newest and best in the market, that's what we wanted.